Hello, I'm Asif and we're here at Future Money 14 and I'm talking to Dave Pope of Jumio. And we're going to be talking about risk management, fraud, the sector, and touching on a few of the panel discussions that were had in the last 2 days. So Dave, let's start with Jumio. What is actually happening in that sector and what are you seeing from your industry at the moment?
Sure, so Jumio is what we call a computer vision company, and what we mean by that is that these days we think it's old-fashioned to have to type your information, your name, your address, your payment details into a website or an app you're using, and these days everyone's increasingly clever, shiny devices should do the hard work for them. So we create computer vision technology, which we embed into our clients' websites or apps, so their customers come along, they want to transact, they want to deposit, they want to fund, they want to create an account. All they have to do is get out their payment card or get out their driving license, passport, and hold it up to the camera on their device or their webcam, and computer vision will see and scan and validate the data, authenticate it, and carry it into the transaction or the account creation process. So it's fantastic from a fraud prevention perspective in terms of authenticating people's identities, their identity documents, but perhaps more importantly for our clients, it's also great at speeding up the customer experience and differentiating the customer experience. And the quicker the account creation, the deposit, the load, the transaction, the less people drop out. The less people drop out, the more people complete. So we actually reduce abandonment and increase conversion as well as prevent fraud at the same time.
And what about your clients specifically? What are they saying? What are they asking from you?
So obviously we're working with a lot of our clients to implement identity verification processes, KYC processes, but what we're also hearing from our clients is they don't always have to do KYC as soon as they start transacting with a customer. Sometimes it's on a risk-based approach, sometimes it's on a demarcation, a value-based approach. So our clients are also using our tools not just to verify the identity of their clients, but to speed up the customer originations process, the customer acquisition process. So our computer vision tools are also used when customers want to sign up for an account, and all they have to do is hold their driving license, their passport, up to the camera on their device, and our new service called FastFill will actually see the data and carry the data and put it into the customer sign-up process. So it's very, very quick. It's much quicker for customers to sign up to a new bank account, a new prepaid card, a new money transfer account by scanning their data into the customer sign-up form, then typing it the old-fashioned way. The result is that more customers complete that process, more customers sign up for their accounts, and our financial institution clients are seeing a higher customer sign-up rate and more revenue coming through as a result.
So standardisation was a topic that came up in yesterday's discussion. What are your thoughts on standardisation in the overall industry and in particular onboarding?
Okay, so I'm in favour of standardisation of certain parts of the onboarding process, namely the parts where companies, regulated companies, have to verify the identity of their customers before they can act for them. So I think it's good to have a minimum set of standards for that. However, in terms of standardising the onboarding process, fully in terms of every aspect of it, I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I think it creates a herd mentality. I don't think it encourages companies to think and to innovate about how best to welcome their customers and onboard the customers. So I'd actually not advocate that kind of thinking.
Okay, and another topic was digital currency. There was a whole panel devoted to it. What is your thoughts on digital currency and what is Jumio doing about it, if anything?
Sure, so in digital currency, Bitcoin especially, we're seeing it's a very volatile currency price at the moment, and as well as being the large swings in terms of the value of Bitcoin, there's also a large swing in terms of opinion as regards digital currency. A lot of regulators and governments are coming out to say they're not going to regulate it, they are going to regulate it, and a lot of that is driven by the fear of fraud and money laundering being part of the digital currency movement. It's actually an emergent, vibrant technology that's going to change the way we all transact. We should look after that, we should support it, we should nourish it. So we've just started working with 10 of our Bitcoin clients, and we've started an industry initiative called the Bitcoin's Identity Security Open Network. What we're trying to do with our clients, and this is based on discussions we've had with them, to point out that Bitcoin and digital currencies are here as a real robust, valued sector that's going to not support money laundering, that's not going to support fraud, and is going to adopt a set of practices to verify customer identity. Obviously, we've seen a lot of comments from regulator, from medias about the threat that digital currency poses, and so now what we're doing is working with digital currency firms so they can come and stand in the light and say, yes, we verify the identity of our customers and we don't support financial crime.